Apostle, said the year can relationship near Sanka destroy. Ubetimi aboa Ghana for. Then a relationship.
My kind of say a relationship. Can I speak English?
Fafra. How come of Fafra?
Because a relationship, I think a cordial and mutual communication.
Okay.
Between two people with understanding. That is what I will term as a relationship.
Say nipa mienu etse omohoase na omanante eno na ye relationship. My brother, my stubborn boy.
So okasa na me for so but enye ni nia na ye communication. Ebi wo hono ma edie no na kan mo bom. Ebi wo so a eye sika pe.
Aha, me
Entu kasa communication na me nyamini pa enya adwen wo hono.
Me bisa no
more relationship mo a enye enu nti no more relationship. Obi wa ye sikenti, obi wo no ma eye be ma no court ne de no.
No relationship.
Yes. Into no communication.
So can we busa apostle say relationship in marriage and I say relationship in sex then you can count in but me busa general firm. General question.
Apostle and fa edie na sem na me.
And bisa me say then ma obitina relationship. What say? Relationship.
It is see an whole kind of sex film. I want to maintain
a DNA relationship.
What said no credit a year can I am yes.
Krachi. See me person boa me. See ka se bibi e destroyed e day.
Idea destroyed.
Meaning of destroyed.
Ain't na even pono ye ni ade a ye friend mo to me CC bi. Sebe bodam for kra ye to me at no call ankafo. It to me treating man on tono. Ain't na wo that ye kra say no. Obi na mo sesa as class. Sign for refining. I get better. As about Omama. Obi to me, what was it? Ghana and Ankasan, your problem on your baby. One, your Felice idea with your cassa as say, I said, woman, Shawuni, Obi to me said the Ashawuni, or see we was say, a shower for improvement of the nation.
Okay.
One, says sound crophone in you what, when I told baby.
Okay.
That's one thing people are forgetting. Because how conform almost we say they see a Sebi, Obuana no Obu on them so when he said 5 minutes no better. Or person about 5 girl, not girl on the other sereno. But yes, sorry, I near gave him and a way dear was saying be. Idea say.
To be to me, I say, we dear say.
A 90 years crowd.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, your topic and a debate to a day and a say relationship. Apostle, a day na a destroy relationship. Say a 5, I'll be to media mind, 2, I'll be to media mind, back on so I bet you. What destroy relationship?
I think that the first thing I make say relationship, a lack of knowledge. I think we just say why will apostle say lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
You see, everything you don't have much knowledge about, you can't handle it well. And then just today I was telling somebody, say, and then you could see young men and young ladies. They look at their body stature and determine whether they are ready to enter into a relationship or not. Okay. But they don't look at the maturity of their understanding of what they are trying to enter. And lack of knowledge plays a very greater role. And then anybody who is not knowledgeable when it comes to relationship, when they enter into relationship, they don't understand certain things. And that is why you hear a lot of complaints. Some will go to their friends and confide in them and say a lot of things. Because on no one can say, I didn't know now dream MP. So Isaiah for the verse number 6, or say, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. Okay. The Bible never said for lack of money. Okay. It never said for a lack of friendship or lack of whatever. It said for lack of knowledge. So everything you don't have knowledge about, you can't handle it. Adebia wunni hunyansa untumi handle sudden. And then that is what I have realized. It is the major problem that is affecting our relationship today. Because some of the things on Bible too we name as osofo no. Utumi say purely ni nipa ni adwen ewo.
Okay.
And unti that idea we aba. For instance, I handled a problem I think 3 days ago.
Okay.
And I was saying nikunu chimpana.
Obasi nikunu chimpana.
Obasi nikunu chimpana.
Okay.
And I maybe say a dear now would who say ukunu chimpana.
That's right.
And on no catch me say number one Osheni nikunu kosa oye. Number two, or go through the messages. On nikunu phone. You see this? But a wise lady will never go through the husband's phone. What are you looking for? What are you curious for? Then I'll say, so I asked her a question. Who could you juma one mantem or your ba? So crowd so kwe juma. Aya, uncle do you mohana? My friend on you or so way jumem. And I'm saying, so you don't have any evidence that is proving say who could cheat on you. Unless the message, the message you think you have found on his phone, and that is not evidence enough. How about him? They are accusing, you know. So you see, and I asked her, were you cancelled before you entered into the marriage? She said we didn't have time to go through.
Wow. And
somebody may tell you, say counseling doesn't matter, but it matters because a counseling at least gives the person the basic idea about idea now what person or day or remono. So my number one point is that for lack of knowledge, you know, nobody can hold a relationship together. Only relationship unyansa wabane bema enkita undie nyansa. Na uni say ene obi kasa osi menyi. Nje say me ware. Ana me boa. Nti die nti awode kasa say so ware ni say wenyi. Me ni obi me mane bia me ni omo ofie no. I always tell them say my sister bizarre me say papa say oba wenyi am say ondu aware. Okay. Why? Because me ni tifie no. There are so many things I may who says or the raw warrior more. Them and the problem.
Okay.
Me patch you. Apostle. E momu gese na grass na be fine. Apostle patch you family.
Maybe e fa o minimum no feel.
Benze. Me pacho a day na it destroy relationships.
And ye may destroy relationship.
Okay.
Categories break. But the American say major one as see apa a trend pa eye atopebu and sikasem. Yes. Me twaso na yeti America san say embe mani bi endi omo yire no emma so bi entumi bi omo kunu said yes ena sisi am sikasem abeye problem so we nye sika nhwe oba na obi di ni sika be dinam ye wo ma no dodo a omo ti ase se mi kunu ni bi na mo kakro de ma me so ene ye wo ma bi wo hono ma na da be kire se ena wo de we jimi o sebe wa nkuma wa 10 cedi me boy mami 50 cedi o kan sa na to ni tiri mo kofia no ni kunu akwa start ham what destroy relationship mostly crown a friends and a destroy relationship. The kind of friends you make determines how your relationship will last and one because what down for be one man or to be more futupa oh minia adia wo ye di ebe ha oba no nti minia say one says you see no relationship problem cry dia wo ko ka kire no na ya na ufuru one et say wo kun ko tin edwuma na wo ko ka kire say o mi kun ko tin edwuma wo betumi aboa me ana wo ni me duro bi woni me nya problem ende eno no be be ba beka na ni kun kra ko tin edwuma no enye me na me ma na duro ti amma sisi ya a relationship be breeze because you can't even be open in a relationship to even your own personal no wo ho et say oba say bi anka wona se one boy no wo ho be ma na hu pa say anka wona se onya obeka but oba bi wo no ma wo can in a nice way obetie na wo work on it obi wo so a wo kota ijabeto fi ho muja ye mu anu no pacho you it's in amasisi ano I said relationship mean ya ko sika atopa because obi eni wo be chiti a eyi sika ana atopa
Jehova me apostle said the KRACHI ka no say me wo relationship na say me husband to be and I say me husband no ontimi ndi me here I was a relationship no a destroy
once and medical cancel lack of knowledge.
Yes.
Why? Because relationship no it's in a broad way. When we talk about relationship,
yes sir,
it can be friends,
sure,
and it can be a romantic relationship. When you are getting into a romantic relationship, you have to first know, sir, if it is a romantic relationship, you are going to build somebody. Somebody is going to build you. Unless you have that understanding, you will always be partial and selfish. Why? You always fight for your satisfaction, not the dual side. What does it? And the work say sex, especially, we've heard a lot.
Okay.
And then mostly it is coming from women.
Men they won't complain
because men flirt more than the women.
Thank you.
So what? Flirt is no continue juma.
No, or the done
about that. You flirting.
Baby, one more omuska, omu penny onyam, omu petin. Hey, be more with you good o to me meska. And not the continue.
Oh, girls be brave so. And then all the kill man of okay, they are Marcos.
I have worked in a hotel.
Okay.
And then I'm talking about men who actually brings women to the hotel. In a day can bring about 3-4 women. Good. So I'm talking about that kind of men.
Okay.
And you know, those men, they flirt around a lot.
Okay.
And you know, no time complaining. But the woman complains.
Okay.
And keep saying, say, Bibi Nkoye, and say some of them will confide in you and come and tell you. And as a genuine pastor, people must be able to confide in you without you letting their secret. Yes. No, a genuine pastor. Today, no, your system now corrupted. Maybe when you talk, I didn't interrupt you.
Sometimes, forgive my words. I saw football crown of band the opportunity. To me,
and I made sure say so. I used a word, a vocal word, genuine pastor.
None
of that to solve the problem.
No, Apostle Land.
Mamikasi, over to me any obada and son am worry. You can have sex as much as you want. Obemu said nipa no we were hunding. But remember, whilst you are growing, you know, there may be some nipa body. So if you don't marry on the right basis, you will still do the wrong thing. What does it? But when you understand where you are coming from and understand, say, it is my duty to make sure he's working because the satisfaction is coming to me. I want the satisfaction. So why don't I work on the weakness on the man? And you know, the reason why the man cannot allow that or the woman will not allow that is that the beginning of the relationship couldn't base on the right source. Okay. But every relationship that bases on the right source, you know, say Obano confined, you know, say, Mira, I like the way you do that thing, but I'm not satisfied. I want more. You understand? And then the husband will say, how do we get it? Because I think this is where my strength can get to. That is communication. They are getting to a point to find a remedy to the problem.
Okay.
But in the situation when we married on the basis of money, sika enye odobi enye some mutual connection bi what I say but adie bi na connect yen as in sika ana me ni ko sia wo hotel no oyade ne kama e de mame no nti na me kwa worry na when the person fails along down the road ubeja no hono akọ.
Thank you so much. Krachi, can someone destroy relationship on purpose?
We see that before a bia will be yes na the nice one obi wo hono man no we show be fufuro all pay ways and means are on the pade pe kwakọ nante na mo onim how a obi fi relationship nim ana said you obi obebo oba na mane said you obetumi aka che oba na say oh hima this is it me nya me no benante. Oh, say your problem and what we are saying is that you to me kind of no and your partner so. anka ne papa mu anka wo mpe nipa na ma nipa ne say de ekoi me ntumi fa wo nanti bio
kan wakonya no kakama
me ntumi fa wo nanti bio ma oba ne betumi ate wase na be ma ne betumi ate wase but modern Ghana no wo ni na ko bie wa no ko ka say oba me ntumi ne wo nanti bio problem a wo be nya because I want to also be mu say sir sisi ani pe kunkum ya ebe e de nya bo say yesu obi a poison the boy obi a yese eye sani ye ma no because when to me anka ni anche nipa no na nipa na nda ne wo so a na obi wo no wabre nti wo no wabre na wo koka che ne say oh na sisi ano me ntimi ne won nante because of say ne say nti no eye purpose we da ho na wo ye nti e no sa no nipa ne ye obibi a onye money yes because we need da ho na wo ye I say obi a o twem na obi wo no ma ne need da ho na o twem na no oni say adu we be affect relationship na me but still yeah menim girl bi o ka tell say ono ne boy adamfo so when person the boy no ko obedi o ka tell stress o say so when na kono no feel say onya wo no be dida odo beda
apostle emema yes mo bibi e fe ni ego ego no ebetimi aba ma ebetimi a destroy relationship ana.
Yes, I'll answer it like that.
Yes,
and the reason is that everything in man is also put under the control of the man.
Okay.
Nipe biara no adie bi erade dia ma wo no e wo wa hu se obesan so ayeden a control no. The ego of a man is to correct things in the house.
Okay.
But when it becomes too much, it becomes a pressure on the lady. And you know, ladies are made in such a way they can't handle pressure. And man to me handle pressure that much. So when you allow your ego, a better relationship, because sometimes your partner will feel as if you're no more in love with her. Ego no can make your partner feel so. Why? Because your ego will detest everything that your partner does. Attracted to you anymore. Everything about her, and it is the ego speaking. It is nothing. Ego no be mawa feeling like you are on top of the relationship. You rule everything. Nobody can say. Yes. Nothing works from the lady. Obana send me obeka cry pasiasem. I quite remember some time ago I was in my workplace and I heard a man shouted on the wife. And what the wife told her wasn't a wrong thing. Told him wasn't wrong. And then I was surprised. Into me PM I'm still Ibrahim. I don't know tell my sir. That no bad there. If I saw no one so make kasa. And then sorry if there is a Muslim here, but they were Muslims. And I mean say, is it your culture? And for so no one was saying, are you trying to tell me say ever since I worry obey, one can same be a man contributing to success here now. So sometimes the ego of men destroys relationship a lot because ladies are malleable.
That's right.
They are weak, and then they respond to stimuli very fast. And then one take care, you might think you are being a man, but nevertheless you are being a foolish person.
Hey, me gabi yo. So professor ya be baba. Oh, you're foolish. I'm kind of saying you're dead. So you're foolish. I was to the guy. On say na dey me me yam and KRACHI because and they celebrate one of our mami nyanto wa na mo ye bra. Afe the producer say me modi no ba me mo ontimi nya me hwe. Afe na wa journey ye empemu ensem na yesia what destroy relationship. Oh my attention
yeah, they hate that. And I did back one person me catch them back say men are love to be put in the mood.
Hello?
Men love to be put in the mood. Oba bi wo ho abema ne bokokoko a obi e na no adam nechi.
Share. O husband na o boyfriend
ladies like that.
Akoshe nwure mu sa ba
na KRACHI can say me fanfa me ansa ne nyina no.
Yes.
KRACHI kasa about trust and communication. And men are result-oriented minded people.
Okay.
That is how men are wired. They are result-oriented minded people. They go out in the morning trying to make sure by the time they come to the house, there is something in the pocket to fill the house. So, frankly speaking, as someone be brain too much. frankly speaking, the one who should keep the man updated is the woman. All the time, and I say we make sure at least a short message. Honey, how is work? What is happening? Are you okay?
We're clean.
Are you eating? It's never was a white drink or so. But if the man who is working, no, and all the time they say back, no. It is right for the man to do so. I'm not saying that the man is not supposed to do, but Obani duty more say more time, you know, then revive here. And you know, once whilst you are working, when you break up, check on her.
Okay.
And then, but you, the woman, make sure. Say, sorry, I'm busy. No, what check we did. But me busy. I'm on the roof classes all day. What did he? And when the man comes to the house, welcome him with a different atmosphere altogether. And be door and then we think pass because we need come.
Okay.
Let my fear Juma buy you know. Then Pabua we fin and I say since you crack. Na relax as well. Right.
Na bathroom unim kwa unim.
Right. Mami. Every romantic home no. I was teaching.
Nti ye bebie mo no yen sensuo nkura. Ti ye bie mo
yen sensuo nkura. Say them all the time.
Ye busa
okra bag.
Okay.
Krachi, okra bag. Watch. Odi akosi ho. Odi kosi ho no. Ebi a waboa no mo yi ne mpaboa. Bebe bi okro no trans na no.
No, Rob.
Yi ne mpaboa. Oyi mpaboa na wie no. Me fa say the whole day. Enye dwa no ko dware no. The whole day no mpaboa na she. I tell you, every massaging therapist will tell you it is better. So when man is sugar crowd in night, it's see matras kakra as we wear back.
So madana obe fia na jo 12 ana ma yes na.
Mama kasi mama you are me.
Okay,
a house or door. Any tiasie woman. It doesn't matter even you the woman. The time you come to the house. I hope you are aware say there may be a partner be a se ni krum bedu fia enda be ne den pa.
Okay.
Oba bi so oha ni krum bedu fia enda be ne den pa.
Yes.
It is there. So they will wait. In fact, what about die? Or change the new run and the greba bed. Ba bedu fie. Internet me the social media side na. We rafi bema. Ukura welcome of fefe. We get welcome of fefe. O welcome o wie no. Why busy? Ordinance so mukra umfinu or massage umfinu. Say bia o ye djuma laptop so a. What am laptop no na. No, that is not the time for that. Once you get to the house now, I welcome on our year part. No, make sure you do your part. Maybe sometimes when you sex, we hear some strong hug be. What is here? We hear strong hug be to feel you're welcoming in your house. And after you do all that with the dear, kind of saying, you can now take whatever work you have and do. But don't use the time when you are supposed to be in a romantic mood and then take your phone or your gadget and do anything on it. Both parties. Okay.
Phone, any social media.
It destroys marriage.
100%.
I say a better myself relationship.
My brother, the floor is yours. Sister, we so no wala as we be problem. Then I sister no question.
Or me and answer soft crown.
I will cry it.
Maybe I'm the or Shabby crown who's alone with the
sister was here. I don't know.
Yes. Now the Americans here and say, Apostle can say, Uba near do 9 ACCs you. A honor na maintenance. Me not here now, me mamma. No, or no so bad, no, so we go away. Why if you pray? To say, what am offers you miss you?
Some will say, Apostle.
Not only in the night, in night. No offenses you. Not all try to say, relax. Apostle, but you, Satan,
Mami tell you. Mami, I do 1 minute. 30 seconds.
I will go to
people say that bathroom.
Well, counselor be Ghana.
Okay.
Lady counselor.
Okay.
Yeah, Papa Apostle Odro, your wife.
Charlotte
Odro. I can't send me. We had a talk. And while she was talking, I say, "You close me fit Kromoba 1, 2." I said, "Made by Yachi."
Yeah.
Cancer KRACHI. I was made by Yachi. And then the woman asks other women, say, most of you will say, oh yeah, but but it is because I understand my position when I come to the house. I am not saying, say, if you were a man, torture your wife, even when the wife is tired.
Who can say 30 seconds? Catch a sasso.
That's right.
Catch it.
I'm not saying so. Say, Obano, Wabre, and now we are.
Yogurt not the
I know.
And now, the Irene Yarekra still at the SN Irene of No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, say, it should be something that
yeah.
It should be something that it helps. Both sides meaning now. Say, wife, no. So, I didn't baba. Son or Bano Sono. Yes, in fact, and yes, so much do not be seen on your OJ Beman Baba. But there are a lot of things that it creates certain atmosphere.
Understands you.
Oh no.
So for the what can make to but me kasa to the masses obi wo ho ono so hweye ojina just for the boy me na me say so fa nsi no won me kasa ma those people no yeah catch the floor is talk for me man
No one.
lady that's no kind. One said baby I make say looks a deceive. O show me almost say you very naughty. And I make a German same.
Yes.
And this Sunday my man.
Yes.
But be come cry na that be I make ever to start
President cry.
No.
Archbishop free wa baba show.
One say the eti o kasa one so make statement say so for nya time man because I can be riba and then
na wo cry
na me cry there okay me looks now me ba yeah for looks
one day we failing.
yes yeah. So okay me looks now obaka say me bad boy na me not
Also show we do away yen.
ejuma na me yen woni na woni me penalty me so say mi kun yo bi o enjaman sem
Understand
mi kun yo bi o tufu mi kun yo bi a musician or a popular figure or out there but who said you be kuta me who the problem because one me ko abontin mi ma bebre dinti na be ma be
Yeah.
mana me hu ye no se wo ye mi ye ofie wo di mi ye ofie wo treat me fine wo serve me duane wo take very good care of me na me ko abontin me ko abontin me wo sam ma we nya so be ka wo tiri say e papa e
wo fi
me play encourage ko ye bia
catching to Ghana for sima ba ko baby ade be fa bia sima na fa contact ne o directions to ya go
sima no me nya ka be to me when you
enti me ko akose
ya me kan say birthday ye nya ka me bo ba to there mami mo ya me ka say Ghana for ina say mesra mo support me o come pages na ye KRACHI official me pa mo cho say ya de bia me ka no mo ni mo yere ma so mo ni kun na mo nyina o bi di na ma na sia me pese be na ko
yanko
supporters na second former soldier ba ye di a 1 year anniversary Otina Friday every and Saturday in Yan, ye Nigerian Independence Day. It's ye chatted your soldier ba well Nigeria Cambania. Who do one more than so soldier ba no ye di ye 1 year anniversary. And na second former mami and Siama Yamisha our man bawi. Fairly one na ma Yamisha. The to be come a wood secret GH. Perfume be a lady deliver mount the whole Ghana. So Victoria's Secret will be only perfume correct one dear a wood secret GH. But my man number is
so one mommy be the man for the number
and the number here 050 357 0952 050 3570952. The last one cra and comma a brary King Culture and will be bia or shem. Never me 3 minutes dear someone in New World Beauty Clinic. What is the between AF? Now we are share oil markers, not shabby. Now we are winning and I was a woman. Since I tried also we home service.
Oh, okay.
Enti sisi a wo pese wo yoti whether locks so yenu bia locks twist bibia o pese o ye bia consanity na wo need time a wo de be ko sisi o home service number wo be friend 0241 220 350 0241 220 350. That's it.
Apostle, what do you mean my own advice Ghana for but me busa question.
Okay.
Marriage and I say relationship a destroy, you know. How do I save it?
A destroyer.
What we say really it got to but person who save, you know.
Early this morning I said something that we take correction from our losses. We a business, not lose here. Look into the loose. There is a response and an answer for you to succeed through. And then there is something that caused that particular distraction. And then you have to look at it and see, say, then it causes distraction. Manoya dendodo, minim kasa, minim senia yene bema kasa, ana me bema no, me ye me hum bema semdodo. Ana at the end, look at those things. And when you try to correct those things, the marriage will come back. And remember that both parties are raised from different home backgrounds and everybody has different understanding. So don't expect your wife or your husband or your spouse to always understand what you say, but make them to understand. Don't expect them, but make them to understand. Because as soon as you say way, and as soon as you say way, the last thing I make can say sugar at Yemia. So for biara, only the fee, only say my house has to be in a happy shape. Before my ministry, it is in scripture. The Bible said anybody who can take care of his house cannot do my work. And so for biara unni say we fear a nije ewo now ko jina corporate a preach ya forget it. Above on the community. O bonfire and fire.
Na your former GM they be can say kasi se unni mu na you might think say me a very wild girl. Many of them pa me di free stroke and a buy me oba na madam po a utimi say nani mo no me many of them won but in my relationship obwa me din me da form ubusa KRACHI obekachi ubusa apostle obekachi me a very respectful lady me bra me ho ase sua na wo betimi aye say the apostle ekan no wo ba force wo de fa na nasisi nsuo dum
Ghana
bra wo ho ase e ma relationship na ebe so amount eno enane me di ejao me da me cameraman ase omo fiase atwitwa bi wa kire ho akame me kotoa wom me producer DJ Jordan Nyamisha so wo she inside na wonu yogurt no na yeso ye wa ha yenti me no maya ho keke because camera esi so that's ene the best I know was